Hola chicos y chicas, today we're going to take a look at the verbs saber and conocer, also known as the to know verbs. So if you take a look at this picture, we can see that Maria knows information. She also knows people. Well, in Spanish, we're going to use two different verbs for both of these situations. So let's take a look at them a little bit more closely. By the end of this presentation, you'll be able to say that you can use the correct forms of both saber and conocer. You can also analyze and understand the differences between saber and conocer. Let's get started. The verb saber. So here are the following forms of saber. Yo sé, tú sabes. Él, ella, usted sabe. Nosotros sabemos. Vosotros sabéis. Ellos, ellas, ustedes saben. Take a look at the verb saber in the yo form. It is irregular. Saber means to know a fact, to know data, or information. Número 1. Él sabe que Raúl y Mario son hermanos. He knows that Raúl and Mario are brothers. This is a fact. 2. ¿Sabes el alfabeto? Do you know the alphabet? This is information. 3. ¿Saben el número de teléfono de Manuel? Do you all know Manuel's phone number? This can also be considered data. Saber plus infinitive means that you know how to do something. For example, yo sé correr. Las chicas saben hablar español. Notice that after the word saber, the verbs are not conjugated. They are left in the infinitive, correr and hablar. Conocer is never followed by an infinitive. Saber is often followed by a question word. For example, tú sabes quién es el presidente de España. You know who the president of Spain is. ¿Saben dónde está el baño? Do you all know where the bathroom is? So the question words here are quién and dónde. Notice that it doesn't mean that it has to be a question. It could simply be a statement. As long as there's a question word, like quién or dónde, we're going to use saber. Conocer is never followed by a question word. Saber is also used when we know something from memory. Los estudiantes saben cantar cumpleaños feliz. The students know how to sing happy birthday. They've done it forever. They know how to do it. They know it by memory. Let's look at conocer. Yo conozco. Tú conoces. Él, ella, usted conoce. Nosotros conocemos. Vosotros conocéis. Ellos, ellas, ustedes conocen. Take a look at the verb conozco. It is also irregular in the yo form. Conocer means to know a person, or to be acquainted or thoroughly familiar with a person, place, or thing. For example, tú conoces al director de la escuela. You know the principal of the school. You know him personally. Yo no conozco a tu hermana. I don't know your sister. I haven't met her personally. ¿Ustedes conocen Madrid? Do you guys know Madrid? Do you personally know Madrid? Have you been there? That's what I'm really trying to say here. Translate the following sentences and notice the contrast between saber and conocer. Número 1. Yo sé quién es Shakira, pero no conozco a Shakira. How would you say this sentence in English? And why do we use saber and conocer? In English, we would say, I know who Shakira is, but I don't know Shakira personally. So I know about her. This is information. I don't know Shakira personally. I haven't met her. So I use conocer. Número 2. Sabemos dónde está Guadalajara, pero no conocemos la ciudad. How would you say this in English? You would say, we know where Guadalajara is, but we aren't familiar with the city. Here I'm going to use saber because I know about the city. This is information. But I haven't been to the city, so I'm not personally familiar with it. and that's why we use conocer. Número 3. Marta sabe que Penélope Cruz es actriz, pero no conoce sus películas. How would you say this in English? You would say Marta knows that Penelope Cruz is an actress, but she isn't familiar with her films. So here we're going to use saber because she knows about Penelope Cruz and that she is an actress. This is information. We're going to use conocer in the second part because she doesn't know the films personally. She's not thoroughly acquainted or familiar with the films. A recap. So we use saber to know a fact or to know data, to know something from memory. We also use saber with an infinitive to say that we know how to do something. We use conocer when we know a person or we're thoroughly familiar with a place or a thing. Let's reflect back. Can you use the correct forms of both saber and conocer? Can you analyze and understand the differences between saber and conocer? If so, muy bien. If not, go back, take a look at the video again, and come prepared to class with some questions. Hasta luego, hasta mañana, adiós, nos vemos.